It's
Oh, I like your new haircut. Very cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
It was done for the movie.
Huh? Oh, for this one? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you know, the last time you were here, God, it was about 8 or 9 months ago, you were like dreading turning 25. Remember having this discussion? Oh, I want to turn 25. Now you've been 25 for like, what, 3 months?
Yes.
Well, is it any different? Is it?
It's not, you know, well, I'm sort of more adult now. Can you tell?
Yes, I see a new maturity. Yes, yes.
I know it sounds sort of silly to say you know, you're dreading turning 25, but it was just sort of sounded like such a grown-up age, and you know, you can rent a car when you turn 25, and you've got to be all responsible, and it was for that reason.
When he hit 47. Then did you have a big party? Did you do the whole thing?
I did. I decided this year that I would have a big party. So some friends helped me, and we rented out this bar in New York, and
oh wow,
had a, you know, cocktail or two.
Did you just go nuts at your party?
I did a little bit.
Did you do anything crazy?
I kissed Leonardo DiCaprio. Which was embarrassing considering he's like 12.
Oh, well. You know, this is like a Mrs. Robinson thing?
No. He's just been a friend of mine for a long time, and my brother, I don't really remember this very well, but my brother said I kissed him.
Was it just kissing or like making out?
Well, I'm just not going to tell you that, Mr. Leno. No, I just kissed him.
So we were in high school again, so wasn't it? So how was he to kiss, all right? You know, because women, like, he's like the big heartthrob now.
I know.
How old is he, like 21?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't look it, though.
So you went over, little kiss on the cheek.
That's right.
And that was it.
And then my brother pulled me away and made me go home.
Oh, well, that's a good brother. Is this a big brother or a little brother?
Little brother.
Oh, that's very good. You see, he's very protective of
very
his sister.
protective.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Now, did you make any birthday resolutions? Did you?
To quit smoking.
Well, that's good. Have you?
Yeah, I quit.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
So how long has it been? Like 3.5 months?
It's been since the beginning of September.
All right. Now, Gwyneth, have you cheated?
Not at all.
No?
Not one. Nope. Thank you.
You did not have relations with a cigarette?
Would you believe me if I denied it?
Well, I believe you if you say, really, but I mean, that's very good. So you just went cold turkey? Did you do like some...
I sort of cut down gradually, and then actually I did this project where I was guest editor of Marie Claire, this women's magazine, and they sent me to an island by myself to survive for 3 days and keep a journal of it.
Wait a minute, a real island or like Manhattan?
No.
I mean, was it a real?
No, it was a little deserted island off the coast of Belize.
So they dropped you off?
Yeah, to see if I could survive.
Okay.
And obviously I couldn't bring cigarettes. So.
Right.
So I quit, and I couldn't bring much food. You know, I had to build a sort of tent, and it was pretty...
Now, were there people with you, or were you really...
I was really all by myself. Yeah.
But, I mean, you're like a city girl. I mean,
I know.
What happens if you break a nail on the island?
You know, it was a worry.
So
but,
you're by yourself. Did you run around naked on the island the whole time?
I actually did.
Oh,
I did.
Where's the island? Well, that must be kind of odd. Is it like natives? Every couple of weeks they drop off a beautiful movie star on the island? People go, hey, great island.
No.
I mean, were there other people somewhere on the island?
It was completely deserted. There was absolutely not a soul on the island.
Well, what if you were in trouble?
Well, I had a walkie-talkie in case of an emergency. There was a sailboat out of sight, but, you know, that were near enough that if something had gone wrong, I could have called for help.
What? Now, where did you sleep on the beach?
I slept on some ground, I guess. It wasn't really the sand, and it wasn't really dirt. It was sort of an odd combination, very uncomfortable.
Was it scary? A lot of... Was there a lot of that going on?
It actually wasn't that.
No?
I actually wasn't scared really of anything, of any kind of physical presence or anything like ominous in that way. It was just sort of, it was very intense to be by yourself for that long. I mean, I had no books and I had no television or anything, and it was just, you're just sort of confronted with, you know, your own mind, and it was
now,
quite...
did you enjoy it, or was it nerve-wracking? I mean, like, by the middle of the second day, was it like, did you find peace? Was it really relaxing to do that?
It was, actually, but it was actually a mix of real kind of relaxation, and also I sort of just said, get me off of this. I couldn't wait to be finished in a way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty courageous, actually.
Yeah, it was, you know. Yeah.
Did you, like, hallucinate and write things down?
No. I did keep a journal, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, let me congratulate you on Great Expectations.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that was great. That's a wonderful job.
Did you guys see it?
And I especially like the look of this film, too. The sets were really incredible. That old mansion really was fascinating. And that's a real place, huh?
Yeah, it's actually, it's the Ringling Mansion, as in the Ringling Brothers Circus in Sarasota. It's really beautiful. Yeah.
Now let me ask you about some of that. Now there was a lot of nudity in this movie, and I don't remember. You haven't done a lot of nude parts, right?
Nope. This was my first.
Now how was that? Was that like sort of odd? I mean, were you comfortable?
Well, you know, I'd obviously prefer to be clothed as a general rule, but.
Well, we can't always have what we want. Yeah, I know. Now, my preference, of course, would be different for you, but, but yeah.
But it was actually, you know, I'm old sort of friends with Ethan Hawke, so he made it really comfortable, and it wasn't so bad to actually do it. But when I saw the film, when I saw it all cut together, I was sort of surprised at the overt nudeness.
Well, let's put it, I mean, they kind of shield things. And how about your dad?
Yes.
Now, I know your dad.
Forget it.
He produces and elsewhere, right? Now, how was he? He seems like he'd be a very protective, strict.
He's very protective, and I told him that he may not see the movie under any circumstances.
Oh, so he's not going to see it?
No.
Oh, would he not? Would he just go punch Ethan Hawke's lights out if he saw this movie?
No, I think. Well, it was really funny because he saw the trailer for the film, and the trailer's quite sexy, and it's a quite, you know, the film is quite sexy, right? And so he called me and he was like, Gwynnie, you know, I have two things to say to you.
Winnie?
Gwynnie, he calls me
Gwynnie.
Gwynnie.
Gwynnie, okay, yeah.
And he said, A, I think the film looks absolutely terrific, and B, I will not be seeing this movie.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. But let's show people a clip here.
Okay.
There's a scene from Great Expectations. Great job. Now, I read something you're doing. Are you doing a remake of another classic? What is it? Dial M for Murder? Is that the one?
Yes.
Oh, that'll be good.
I just finished that actually. It was I did it with Michael Douglas.
Oh, okay.
Who's great, and Viggo Mortensen. And it's a remake of the old Hitchcock thriller.
So you the Grace Kelly part?
I am.
Oh, that's great.
I am.
And Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas.
I was going to say your dad?
Is my husband in the movie.
I'm just sticking it to Michael.
Thanks very much.
Well, that's great. Hey, just a wonderful film, and congratulations on all your success.
Thanks for
Be right back with Ryan O'Neal right after this.